everyone and welcome to another episode of The Jamie Hughes Show. My name as always is Jamie Hughes and today I want to talk to you guys about who I think will die in Avengers Endgame. Now obviously this video will include spoilers, so I mean if you've not seen a Marvel movie at this point then what the bloody hell are you doing even watching this video, man? Go and watch them and then come back and see who I think will die in Avengers Endgame. And for me it's simple, it's one person for me, and that is Tony Stark. Now, the way that it feels like it's being led up in this story, in this narrative, is that the Avengers are gonna team up and they're just gonna reverse the snap, and that is kind of it. And hopefully a lot of people are feeling like it's gonna be a nice happy ending for the Avengers, but kind of the dark side of me, the depressive side of me, I think it should be Tony, and I want it to be Tony, and here's why I think it will be Tony Stark. Now, in Avengers Infinity War, there is a great line and a great exchange between Doctor Strange and Tony, where he says, like, if I have to choose between saving Tony or giving up the Time Stone, then I'm gonna let Thanos kill Tony and I'm gonna protect the Time Stone at all costs. And then we have that moment where Doctor Strange visits these 14 million, billion, whatever it is, different parallel universes, and he comes back and he says there is only one universe in which we win. And then fast forward a little bit later on into the movie, and you guessed it, Doctor Strange has the chance to sacrifice the Time Stone or save Tony, and you know what he does? He sacrifices the Time Stone and he saves Tony Stark. Now this ties into my theory as to why I think Tony will die, and that is because in that scenario it is Tony that reverses the snap, but he also is killed by the snap, so he will be the one to not only defeat Thanos but bring back the other Avengers and the other half of the universe. I just think it's really like a real great full circle moment for Tony, because he is notorious such a selfish character, and we've seen him go on this journey for 11 years now, and for him to just make the ultimate selfless sacrifice is just such a powerful character moment, but will also be such an important moment, not only an important moment in the MCU, but also in cinema itself, and it's going to have such a huge impact on its audience that it's one of the most beloved, and if not the man, I will say the first Avenger, but you know, his story is the one that kicked off the MCU, and it feels like his should be the one that ends this Infinity Saga. Now also as well, the real kind of dark side of me as well kind of loves that it could be Tony, because it would mean that he never got his happy ending with Pepper. And I know that sounds really horrible to say, but like, we see too many happy endings in superhero movies, and obviously there will be a happy ending with all of the other heroes returning, but you do have that moment, you know, where Pepper, everything is taken away from Pepper. You know, she won't get Tony, she won't get to marry Tony, she won't get to settle down, she won't have kids with him, and as I say, it just means that it's such a sacrifice, and it's a story, and it's kind of a legacy that will carry on not only through the next phase of Marvel movies, but after that and after that, you know, people will remember what Tony Stark did to bring back the universe. And yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that and who I thought would die and who I think should die, because for me, it doesn't make any other sense for any other characters. Maybe Steve, I guess, to die, but I feel like Tony would have the most impact, because I say you take away all of like the space battles and everything, but at the very heart of Tony's story is a real human story between him and Pepper, and them not getting their happy ending would be such a bittersweet moment. So that is my thoughts and theories on who should die in Avengers Endgame. So if you guys have any different thoughts, or you want to add to what you thought I thought, then let me know all of your thoughts down in those comments below. God, I said thoughts a lot then. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video and you want to keep up to date with all the latest movie news and reviews and awesome bonus features like this video, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the very next episode of The Jamie Hughes Show. Ta-ra!